All right. Indeed. Your next bucket pull goes by the name of Brian Smith, everybody. Make some noise for Brian Smith.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy! City boy!
All right, we're back with Kill Tony, episode 711 with Andrew Schulz. So let's see if we get a banger here. You never know with these bucket pulls, man. They're pulling out random names out of a bucket. Some are professional comedians. Some are lackluster. So here we go. If you want to rock with your boy, that's me, Black Pegasus. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Link in the description to my other channels. I finally hit 500,000 subscribers on my music reaction channel. So that's fun. But let's go. We rocking. This is Kill Tony.
Keep it going for the best band in the entire fucking world, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I don't do a lot of race jokes, but when I do, I want to make sure a certain percentage of the audience laughs. I call it the 3/5 compromise.
That's actually hard.
A lot of people read history here. So I still like Michael Jackson's music. I try to separate the monster from the artist. Had a little fun thought experiment the other day. What if the only part of Michael Jackson's body he didn't bleach was his asshole? Do you think that's how he got the kids in the van? It's like, oh, I got a little Hershey's Kiss back here. Come on. Could you imagine being 7 years old? You're at Neverland.
This dude's a jackass, yo.
Land Ranch, meeting your hero. You've been playing Galaga all day. And then Michael Jackson's like, come on back. I want to show you something. He bends over at the waist and spreads his ass cheeks. And it's like, white guy, white guy, white guy, Luther Vandross. White guy, white guy, white guy. My name is Brian Smith. Thank you so much.
Oh, my God.
What did I just watch? Tony's about to get in his. Tony is about to get in his.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
What the fuck? That was crazy, dude. That was fucking absolutely nuts.
Thank you.
His reaction to that set is funnier than the whole set. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'll be watching Kill Tony and just feel awkward because the dudes are so bad on stage. And I don't know if I could do better, but I'm not over there signing up for Kill Tony, am I now? I'm not going to lie, though. If I went to do Kill Tony or tried, I would be super prepared. I would make sure I'm prepped, and maybe I've still bomb. But I don't know. I mean, he was prepared. He got out his lines and stuff. I thought the Hershey Kiss part was funny. The Hershey Kiss part was kind of funny. Then he just went way too in-depth. I'm like, bro, let's go.
Oh, God. Brian.
In my defense, I'm real out of shape and had to run across the street, which is the most running I've ever done.
You had to run?
Yeah.
I don't think you had to run. I don't think it's rigged. Did they make it so that you have to sprint? Right.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
I had to lightly jog.
But who told you that?
Dusty.
Somebody told you to lightly jog?
Yeah, he was just moving very quickly, and I had to do that to keep up.
He was walking.
Yeah.
Right. We took a while to get there, but we found out he walked here, ladies and gentlemen. Just making sure. We would never make somebody lightly jog, especially somebody that already looks like they've been boiled today.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. I've never met a rotisserie human before. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean,
hit him with the Red Lobster, man. The Southern boil jokes, bro. Rotisserie human.
And what is that? What's up with you?
Probably high blood pressure and a lot of drinking, Tony.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's a special kind of pink.
Yeah.
Some people refer to me as red sometimes, but that's a special color. I'm never that color.
Yeah, it turns out it gets worse the older you get.
How old are you?
38.
The youngest person on the stage, everybody, is the guy that looks like our grandmother. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
This is fucking wild. 38 years
38.
old. What the fuck have you been? What happened to you?
39, Tony.
Joel, you're 39?
39.
30. Look at Joel looks 20 years younger.
I wasn't blessed enough
That was the perfect time to make an example.
to be born with melanin, so I'm just hideously drunk all the time.
Okay. So, hold on. What do you... Well, fuck. Okay.
Joel, you look like you've been hanging upside down for 3 days. I don't think there's any blood in the rest of his body.
It is true.
Probably isn't, honestly.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
I mean, do you ever exercise?
No.
Is this why you thought...
That's not entirely
Is
true.
this why you thought walking fast was jogging?
Yeah.
Right. What,
Yeah.
what kind of exercise have you done?
Every now and again, I get really, really baked and do yard karate.
You look baked. Bryant Smith.
What is yard karate, bro? Let's go.
Thank you.
Can we see some of your yard karate? I'm obsessed with this idea. Put the mic in the mic stand.
go.
I know you've got a lot of
Let's freaking
exercise
go.
in already today.
I did.
And here it is. Give me some karate music. It's fucking anything. Yep, there you go. That's your that's your Yeah.
Do a kick.
One of the horn players kinds of gets it. Okay. All right. That's
no.
enough. Enough slow romantic fucking music, guys. Can I
That was like retarded Tai Chi. That was like disabled Tai Chi, man. That's a true value Tai Chi, bro. That was the freaking. Oh my lord.
get some karate music?
Anyone got a fucking like what's the thing you take if you have an inhaler?
Very good.
Thank you.
Brian, stick with me here. What do you do?
Trying.
What do you do for work?
I got fired on Wednesday.
Okay. You do look like you've been on a
On fire, yeah.
Right. Okay. What did you get fired from?
I got fired from T-Mobile.
Oh, wow.
What did you do to get fired from T-Mobile exactly?
So one of my coworkers and I had this game we like to play called Get AIDS. And so we would take a Post-it note that said Get AIDS on it and hide it around our store. And our boss found it and I got blamed.
Why did you get blamed?
Because I told my boss to get AIDS like earlier that week.
What do you mean you told your boss to get AIDS?
I disagreed with the decision she made and I told her to get AIDS.
What was the decision that she made exactly? I want to know the behind the scenes where believe it or not, I'm a T-Mobile guy. I like T-Mobile. I stand by T-Mobile. They use everybody's satellites. You get free Wi-Fi on flights.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. T-Mobile. I am loyal to the soil.
No, I love...
Hold on, bro. Dude, I used to have T-Mobile because I was broke. And when I went on tour, I would never have reception. Like we're in these pockets of America, the Midwest, the Southwest, like Arizona, and I wouldn't have reception. Everyone else had reception because they paid more money to have Verizon. I'm actually angry at this. Is this true that there's a changeover? Because T-Mobile's way cheaper than Verizon, at least the Verizon I have. But that's why I switched. I finally was just like, yo, man, if I'm going to be a tour manager, I need to be able to hit people up while I'm on the road. So... You know, I always thought T-Mobile was a dope thing to have if you're a local yokel, but if you're making moves and traveling, I was just like, I'm just going to get Verizon. It makes more sense. Y'all got to hit me in the comments because I'm actually kind of flustered right now.
Love the company, but no, she was trying to get us to do like a stupid report at the end of every day, and it was stupid and for no reason, so I told her to get AIDS.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think you got a little hot-headed?
Chesky 3 for 3
It
tonight.
was red ass hair.
So,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Do you have money saved up?
Yeah, I've got a little nest egg. My rent's paid up through April, and
How much is in the nest egg? I'm always
after drinking at Poor Choices tonight, a lot less, but it's like $1,400. So
$1,400.
$1,400 is a nest egg? That's crazy. I guess I live in a different reality because I got kids. Like, if I have less than $10,000 saved up, I'm scared for my life. Because, you know, my last doctor visit for my child, the ER visit, our cut was $2,500. It was went to the ER. She's having issues breathing. She's got a cough. They do some x-rays, find out she has croup, gives her whatever the hell, I think a steroid and some stuff. $5,000, y'all. So $2,500, right? So in my mind, I'm like, bro, I got to have like 50 racks saved up because you'd never know. But if I got down to like 10 G's, I would be shook out of my life. I was straight up, because it's just like, I got to protect these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to say 1,400 is a nest egg. That's wild.
In the nest egg.
Yeah.
It's funny you have a nest egg because you have fucking chicken skin, dude.
God damn.
Yeah, who laid that egg? A red robin?
Oh my God. We are
cooked.
back. Joelberg and Jetski passing the ball back and forth. Shades of 2016, 17, 18, 19. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Tell us something crazy about your life. You are an odd bird indeed. And
True.
I can't imagine.
So I went through a breakup last month that was pretty bad.
Oh, I bet you did. Let's talk.
He had a girl? That's crazy, dog. We on here talking about the male loneliness epidemic on this channel. What? There's no male loneliness epidemic. If my man right here is pulling from working at T-Mobile, any person can get a girl, man. So let him be your inspiration, fellas. The male loneliness epidemic is not real. Officially right now on June 26th, 2025, the male loneliness epidemic has ended.
Talk about that.
And believe it or not, I did the breaking up.
I think you mean breaking out.
God damn.
You do have a little bit of what would we call that? What did we call that? Adult acne?
Adult acne, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
So you've always had it?
I can't afford a fucking doctor.
Right.
No, I've had it it's been like 10 years. It's been bad.
Okay. Is there something that you do? Do you dip your face in a deep fryer or something? There's got to be some type of habit that happens.
Scared of soap?
We all drink quite a bit. We all have fun. What?
I'm pretty sure mine is, I used to work like outdoors and I thought sunscreen was gay.
Right. Right.
And that'll do it every time, white people. So again.
Okay.
Bro, he's going to say it was the melanin for me, but I worked outdoors. I don't wear sunscreen to this day. Not because I think it's gay, because I don't want to put chemicals on my skin, period. So if I start to burn, I just put on a long sleeve and I'll take a t-shirt and put it on my head. That's it. I ain't wearing sunscreen, y'all. Like, F that. I'll wear that mineral stuff when I'm like, you know, if I need it, like the mineral sunscreen, but nah, man, I don't wear sunscreen either. I'm 45. He's 38. That's crazy. That's crazy to say something.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to this break.
All right, yeah.
So how long were you with this girl?
We were together about 9-10 months.
Okay.
Pretty long relationship.
Did she look like you? I feel like she looked like
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Glasses a little bit big.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah. Bigger than me, but
Okay, there you go.
I like them large.
Okay.
But yeah, we got in a huge fight.
Hold on, Andrew.
Same shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
what's
want
up,
to know
Sean?
what's on Andrew's mind.
What do you mean you like them large?
I like him fucking 5'6", 250. Let's go.
You're okay. Got it.
Wow, 5'6", 250. Red Band has entered the chat, everybody.
Yo necesito una torta.
Wow, okay.
I love the confidence.
So
I love how you think it's like your decision.
Yeah.
You think this is all by your design? A great man once said, "You eat what you can hunt."
And I need him to be slow. You saw me run over here earlier.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Bro, Andrew Scholes is setting up a slam dunk, and that dude just ruined it by talking. That's why I can't stand people who aren't self-aware when they're in these situations. But anyways, Andrew Scholes is cooking. This is what happens when you have a good panel on Kill Tony. It just rages. Like, that dude is horrible. He's not funny at all. And I'm raging laughing just because Tony, everyone's in here just clapping.
The breakup.
Yeah.
Where does it happen at? Are you at a restaurant?
It was via text.
Oh, wow. T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Putting my service to the most test.
Did you leave her on red?
Unbelievable. Put those jet skis in the air, ladies and gentlemen. She is on fire.
We're not worthy.
Oh
We are not
my
worthy.
God. Holy shit. Jet ski Johnson on tour.
Jesus Christ.
JetSkiJohnson.com. Portland, Nashville, Rochester, Seattle. Okay. Back to the breakup.
Back to the breakup.
Okay.
So yeah, we got in a huge fight.
What was the fight about? Let me guess. You told her to get AIDS.
Yeah.
No. What was the fight about?
The fight was about we had a disagreement about some money, and then she expected me to read her mind, and then started acting like a teenager. So I was like, "Nah, I'm cutting it loose."
Okay.
Like, she started being vague booking about it and shit, and I was like, "Nah, we're done."
Okay. How much money were you guys arguing over?
Like $40.
10 months of your life.
Yeah.
A woman that really liked you, and you're willing to burn it all down
Yeah.
to the ground.
I could do better.
All right. I love that you think that.
I know.
Okay.
But she also, during that time, she was bipolar and went off her meds at the same time. Said the most heinous thing I've ever had anyone tell me to. I've been trying to sign up for the show a lot, been here twice. She said, "You're not funny enough to make it, but you are ugly enough to make it on Kill Tony, so good luck."
Oh, an honest woman.
Yeah. You're right. I should call her.
She was a keeper. Yo, this Pimple face is getting murdered tonight, man.
Should call her.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. Well,
dude is not
was
funny.
that it?
He
Just
really
the breakup?
Yeah, the breakup, the losing my job, the very heavy bender I've been on since Wednesday.
When you say heavy bender, before I let you go, when you say heavy bender, paint the picture for us. What's a heavy bender to you? A 38-year-old.
I start drinking at 11 in the morning.
Oh my God! What do you start with?
Miller Lite, usually, or Lone Star.
Okay. How many of those do you go through? Do you switch to liquor at some point?
Yeah, around 1.
1 p.m. Oh shit! Oh shit! And you were drinking while working at T-Mobile, obviously.
No, I don't drink at work.
Oh, wow.
Except for this job. Except for doing comedy. But no, I don't drink at work. But yeah, I would
That's why it ain't your job.
get off of work at 3, 4 in the afternoon, come home, and a little shot.
A little shot. So how many drinks total let's say on an off day, like you are now? You're saying that you're on a bender. So how many drinks per day do you think we're going through now?
I think I've had 15 today so far.
Wow. Oh my God. This is incredible. We are witnessing a slow suicide. This is amazing. Are you happy right
This is
now? Do you feel, is this the most exciting thing that's happened to you?
Honestly, the audience is loving it, so I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much.
Yes. You should have heard them before you came out. They were quiet all night, just absolutely silent. No, very fun. I'll tell you what, Bryant. Normally, a guy like you would leave here with a little joke book. But you know what I'm going to do? Not only am I going to give you a big joke book, because if you're going to write a suicide note, you got to do it.
Yeah, he had to say the S word. I got to edit that out of here. Tony making my job fucking hell on earth.
All right. But I'm also going to give you a delicious can of Nicked Spearmint nicotine pouches. It could
For
help
me?
you. It could help you get off the bender that you're on, perhaps. Nicotine has a lot of amazing qualities. There he goes, Brian.
Thank you so
Smith,
much.
everybody. Holy shit. All right, let's have some fun. We're gonna reset the room, ladies and gentlemen, with one of the best.
All right. You know how we do it. Clip through clip. Kill Tony. We rocking. That was crazy. Hopefully YouTube don't catch me for the S word. You never know, man. YouTube is funny. But that was fire. Like I thought we were gonna get a bullshit because the dude was so bad. Like his stand-up was so bad and his energy and presence was like really awkward. Nope. Kill Tony. This is what makes the show great. And it don't always happen like that. Sometimes you got a horrible interview where people aren't really, they're not willing to open up, so there's no real jokes being made, and then you're like, bro, get them the F out of here kind of thing. But that was dope, and that is an amazing display of how they do it on Kill Tony. Anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
City boy, city boy.